All right, head coach Troy Mann coming on downstairs. Let's head down.
Tonight's post-game interview.
Getting through that first, you guys seem to have found a formula in the second to get that lead. How did get back away? Just their team speed?
Well, I think that we were a little bit undisciplined there. We took two penalties. I thought the Newberry penalty and the O'Brien penalty certainly took some momentum away from us. I thought we were doing some good things in offensive zone play, and some things that we talked about in the first intermission. After we took that 3-1 lead, we had some lines pushing there in offensive zone play. I thought we had them on the run a little bit. They didn't score on their power play in that second period, but certainly those two penalties. Just took the momentum away, and consequently they were able to get a couple goals out of it. The second one, right after the penalty, they had the momentum, and then the third one, it wasn't a PK goal against, but I don't even think we were in the play there. So I thought that was a big momentum swing right there.
How do you deal with that team speed? Especially in the first period, they probably the fastest team I've seen this year.
No, absolutely, and we knew that coming in. They had the team speed, and they're a lot of tremendous compete from a lot of their younger players, and we just I thought we were just some soft in some areas, and we talked about our track and our push, because they do have that second wave. So I thought we just need to be a little bit tougher in some areas over the course of the 60 minutes. And it becomes a situation where we want to have good gap control, but we have to have our forwards back. And I thought at times we had some certain forwards that were just too cute with the puck. And sometimes against a team like this, you've got to do a little bit more of what we did in the second period pocket there in terms of hemming them in their D zone and making them work a little bit harder in that area, because their skill levels and their speed is, like you said, probably the best we've seen this year.
Given how well you played at home this year and given the magnitude of the build-up of these two games, how do you psychologically account for what happened tonight, if anything?
Well, it's hard to pinpoint. I thought the guys were focused, and we had a great morning skate this morning. And sometimes when you win a lot of hockey games certain ways, we are giving up too many shots, and we talk about their shots on the goal. I thought they probably blocked 12 to 15 shots. That first period alone, we had 2 or 3 what could have been really good chances that were blocked, and I just thought they did a better job of protecting the middle of the ice than we did, and that's something we'll have to do better after tomorrow night.
Yeah, tracking back to that Worcester game, what's going on with the shots ticking up?
Well, we're just, we're in D zone. We're not fronting enough to force it back down the wall, or paying the price to block shots. And, there was a lot of perimeter. Murph had them at 5 scoring chances on 22 shots in the first period, but certainly, on the scoreboard, it looks like you're getting completely outplayed. And, certainly they came at us. But, when you walk away with, 5 scoring chances against, you're pretty happy that we kept it to the outside, but they're 6th in shots for in the league. So the Worcesters in that division, they tend to throw a lot more pucks to the net, and we haven't been a team this year that has been a prototypical 30-plus shot that we talk about. We don't know. We try to make the cuter play in terms of instead of maybe getting more shots through or getting shots blocked.
What's your assessment of Orlov?
I thought he had his moments. He certainly made our power play better tonight with that second unit, or Wellman's unit, and I thought he did a good job there. And there was pockets of the game where he looked himself, and then obviously there were some areas defensively that we've seen him play better, and with a little bit of rust, that could attribute to some of the, maybe some of the turnovers that were inside our zone or maybe through the neutral zone.
He seemed sharper on the power play than the 5-on-5 with the extra space. Does that probably account for it?
No, and he's a highly skilled player, so when you give him some time to be able to make the plays, but I thought he's been very good in the past on that spot, and that unit kept it pretty simple, and Jimmy O'Brien and Brown were doing a pretty good job in front, and they just worked it pretty well, and he's got a great shot. There's no doubt about that. He's not afraid to shoot it.
What will your morning skate pregame speech be in terms of a bounce back now?
Well, we didn't really say too much to the guys tonight. Certainly we need to be better as a team, and we know, I'm not going to say we need to play harder, but we need to be a little bit more physical, a little bit more of edge. I thought, our skill guys were just playing like skill guys and not anticipating a hard game, where their skill guys took it to another level compared to our skill guys. So I thought that was a huge difference in the game. So we'll just reevaluate the tape here tonight and tomorrow morning, and we don't want to say too much to the guys before just kind of analyzing some of the areas of our game that needs to be better. Okay, thanks. See you tomorrow.
All right.